There's 104 days of summer vacation.
I'm bored, Ferb. I don't know what to do. Hey, what are you reading? Derivatives? What are derivatives? Derivatives are products whose value is derived from one or more basic variables called underlying assets, and there are different types of them. Hey, I already know what we are going to do today, Ferb. We are going to explain the different types of derivatives. Hey, where's Tori? Agent P, we have known that Dr. Doofenshmirtz is up to something with derivatives. Your mission is to figure out what it is. Let's suppose we have an apple, and this is our derivative. It derives its value from an apple tree, which is our asset. So whatever affects the tree will also affect the apple. Now, we are going to sell our apple. But because the person who wants to buy it is so far away, we are going to write a contract and send him that instead. The contract will say that he owns the apple, that is our derivative, and it derives its value and description from the apple we had. And also what affects the apple will affect our derivative. Okay guys, let's begin explaining the types of derivatives. There are four of them: forwards, futures, options, and swaps. First, we'll talk about forwards and futures derivatives. Forwards. Let's imagine Ferb wants to sell his guitar to Bijit, and they arrange its price at $100. Ferb wants to sell it a year from now in 2014, so won't lose much money, and Bijit will buy it at a better price than it will be at that time. The contract derives its value from the guitar and will be sold to Bijit on 2014 within the settled price. The way Ferb knows for sure that he will sell his guitar in 2014, and Bijit knows for sure at what price he will buy the guitar. A forward is a contract between two parties to purchase and sell something at a later date at the price agreed upon the date to limit the risk. A future is essentially a forward contract that is traded on an organized financial exchange with a predetermined form, traded daily from speculators. The main difference is that instead of delivering the guitar, money is exchanged by these institutions. Okay, we have already learned about forward and futures derivatives. Now we'll proceed to explain options. An option is a contract between two parties whereby one party obtains the right but not the obligation to buy or sell a particular asset at a specified price on or before a specified date. There are two main types, calls and puts. Imagine that Isabella made a contract with Ferb, where Isabella obtains the right but not the obligation to buy a smartphone to Ferb. They specify the date and the price when the deal are going to take place. But during that time, or at the end of the contract, Isabella can or cannot deny buying it to Ferb. Otherwise, if Ferb sells the option to Isabella and he doesn't want to sell the smartphone during that time, or at the end of the contract, he has the same right to decline the sale. As we saw, there are two main types of options, the calls and the puts. The call option lets you speculate on prices of the underlying asset rising, and the put option lets you bet on their fall. So, if Isabella had a call option on the diamond as an underlying asset, she bet that the diamond is going to rise in value. So if she bought it at $1 and it rises to $3, she can sell it and win $2. Otherwise, if Isabella had a put option on the same asset, she bets that the price of the diamond is going to fall. This means that if you sold it at $3 and it falls to $1, she can buy it at $1 and win $2. A swap is a cash-settled contract between two parties to exchange cash flow streams. There are two main types, interest rate swaps and foreign currency swaps. My corporation just needs to borrow $1,000 from a bank for new equipment, but in the US the best rate I can negotiate is fixed 5.5, and lenders in Guatemala offer me 5.1. So I will go to that emerging market and take that Guatemalan loan and then find a third party willing to swap or exchange it into an equivalent dollar loan. By doing so, my corporation will obtain its dollars at a more favorable terms. Wow, that was an interesting adventure in a financial world. We learned a lot. See you.
created using Powtoon.